Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to grow some garlic right in your home. You don't need a garden, you just need some water and some grocery store bought garlic, and that's it. I think if you're interested in biology, plant life, plant biology at all, this is one of the best ways to learn about it because you can actually see the roots of the garlic plant growing. Wait, let me show you. For example, I have some garlic growing right now, and you can actually see the roots growing as you go, and I think that is so cool. These still have a while to go until they're fully grown, but after these green things called the garlic scapes are a little longer, you can actually cut them off and eat them, and they actually taste really good. So there are just a lot of really amazing things about growing garlic, and I think it's so fun to watch. They grow so fast and it's really satisfying, so let's have some fun growing some garlic together. Growing garlic is one of the easiest things to do, but also one of the coolest things to do. So all you're gonna need is preferably a clear plastic, or just like a clear container. It can be glass, plastic. I liked using a clear container because, again, with a clear container like this, you can actually see the roots growing. So don't fill your container up all the way, just that much water is enough. And then the next things you're gonna need are just some garlic. I just have some store-bought garlic. So I separated the cloves for mine, but you can honestly just leave yours in its bulb like I've done for this one. It's honestly your choice. I think both work equally as well. So I just separated mine. Oh, and by the way, I'm leaving the skin on because for some reason I've found that when you leave the skin on, it grows better and faster. So I'm just going to leave the skin on for each clove. So by skin, I mean like this papery skin. Don't peel it off. And if you take a look at each clove, each one has like a flat side and a pointy side. So from the flat side, the roots are going to grow. So you want to put that in the water to stimulate the root growth. And then on the pointy side, the green kind of sprout, that's going to grow from the pointy side. So you want the pointy side to not be touching the water at all. As you can see, only this flat side of each clove is touching the water, but the pointy side is not. So same goes for these individual cloves. You want to put the flat side, which is this side, in the water. And the reason you don't want too much water is because you only want the flat side of each clove to be touching the water. You don't want the entire clove to be submerged in water, or else the entire clove will rot. So be careful of that because I've had cloves rot before and it's not fun. So put every single clove inside the water, leave it there for a couple of days, and soon enough you'll see some green sprouts coming out from the pointy side. So I'm just gonna be putting all my garlic inside my container, and in a couple days when they start growing a little more, I'll check in with you. So yeah, see you in a couple days. This is my garlic a couple days after I put them in water, and let's see. Some of them have already grown pretty impressive roots, but some of them haven't, so just don't worry if all of them aren't going at the same pace. They'll be growing at different paces. They grow super fast. Don't forget to put them in front of like a window or a source of light. They're definitely going to be a lot healthier and grow a lot faster if you do it that way. The green sprouts will come out of the pointy side, so I already see some coming out, which is great. And then the roots are on the flat side of the clove. So it's been a couple more days, and as you can see, some are doing a lot better than others. And just for aesthetic purposes, I'm just gonna put some cloves into like individual plastic tubes because I think it looks cool, and also because I think it will better support straight growth. As you can see, like this one is kind of curving to the right, and I don't really want that. But you don't have to do this. This is definitely not a required step. You can definitely grow these in any kind of container you want. Okay, so this is what they look like after I put them in these tubes. I think they look pretty cool. Whatever container you choose to grow your garlic in, just make sure all the roots are saturated in water, and also make sure that the water isn't covering the entire clove because it will rot. Like as you can see in this one, there's already a little bit of rot on the body, and that's because I put water all over it. You just want water saturating the roots and nothing else. It's been a couple more days since I put 3 of the garlic cloves into tubes. The ones in the tubes are actually growing a lot faster. They're like really tall now, and their roots are really long, and I think it's because the roots have more space to grow, and they're allowed to get a lot longer because there's just so much more space in the tubes. Whereas here you can see the roots are kind of getting mushed up together and they don't really have any room to grow that far, so it's kind of stunting the growth of the green part. As you can see, these roots are super long, and that's like really cool. What I'm gonna try next is to try to transfer these cloves into some dirt. You don't have to do this step if you don't have potting soil. I'm just gonna do it because I think experimenting with different methods is cool, and I just want to see like which one works the best. One thing I'm going to make sure to do is to make sure that the soil that I put into the pot is going to be very wet. When a plant transitions from like water roots to soil roots, it's pretty difficult for it because they're very different environments. So I want to make the transition as easy as possible. So I'm going to start off with very wet soil. After like a couple days, I'm going to ease off on the watering, but for the first couple of days or like even a week, I'm going to keep the soil very wet. So I'll show you what I mean in a couple seconds. So I fill the pot with dirt, and now I'm just gonna make holes in the dirt. It's like pretty simple. You just put the garlic in. Make sure the roots are covered. For now, it's okay if the cloves aren't covered. Now that they're in the pot, I'm gonna, again, like I said, soak the soil. As you can see, I made the soil really wet, and I'm just gonna leave them in here for a couple of days and see how they're doing afterwards. All right, so it's been several more days, and at this point, they're pretty much done growing. If you're going to cook them, you should probably cut them off now. These roots are so pretty. I'm gonna go cut these now and then cook them, which is gonna be super fun. So that's all. Thanks so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun making this video and growing garlic, and I hope you did too. And we would be extremely excited to see what you guys did with this video and how your garlic looks, but only if you want to. We would highly encourage you to send us pictures of you with your garlic. Just have fun with it. You could have your parents help you take pictures of you with your garlic at every single stage of its growth. You could take selfies, you could take pictures of the garlic itself, and if you end up cooking your garlic, we would love to see pictures of whatever dishes you make as well. You could also send us a video of your garlic. Literally anything, we would love to see it. I will leave our email in the description box of this video. I'll also leave our email in the comment section. Feel free to send anything over if you want to. Thanks so much for watching again. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!